Expect the unexpected seems to be the feeling going into this match. Weather is fine and conditions good for football. It's all on in a game that could go either way. The Bulls playing Hull. Ready for kickoff. Cook, there's the kick. Peacock gathers in the highway. King shakes him up on tackle number 1. Peacock manages to get through the tackle. Well, he's gone over the sideline.
That's his second. That's a scrum.
Loose head and feed here to Hull. They form a scrum. Watch this fella if he finds some space. Horn gets the ball away. Intercept.
Well, that's tackle 1.
That's tackle number 1. Here's Deacon. Throws it on for Langley. Attacking strongly, but no way through. And that is tackle number 2. Harpy shovels it on. Peacock able to stand and now break the tackle. Bradford repelled yet again. That's 3. Paul throws it to Vanicolo.
Release.
Heavy tackle, that one. That's tackle 4. Paul gives it to Bungana.
Knock on.
Yes, that's a knock on.
Loose and feed.
Scrum feed now to Hull. I yearn for the days of the real scrum. Lupton loops it over the top. Now 40 metres away. He plays the ball. Now it's on to Swain. Then for Yeoman. Confronted by Harpy. That's the second tackle. Swain passes long. Plenty of endeavour, but little progress.
Third.
And now they play the ball 30 metres out. Carney loops a pass.
4.
And into touch. Referee says, fellas, we'll have a scrum. Scrum packs down. Deacon with a dummy to the right. First tackle there. Paul with a pass to Langley. He's held up by the defence.
2 there, Marcus square.
That's tackle number 2. Finding support in Fielden.
3 there.
Blocked by the tackle. Third tackle the call. Paul delivers a long ball. Deacon with a ball that finds Vanicolo. They're going sideways here.
Release.
That is tackle number 4 completed. Pushes it on for Fielden. Nice tackle there. It's the last now. Bradford delivers the ball to Deacon. The punt. That's a good kick, that one.
It's a scrum.
Have the loose head and feed. Let's see if he feeds this in the centre. Lupton swapped in the tackle.
Release.
He's been mopped up in the tackle. Eager runs from dummy half. Horn works it on.
2.
Captured there by a pair of defenders, and they show no mercy. Second of 6 tackles there. Swain passes for Lupton.
3, release.
Feeds it on for Horn. 3 is the call. Passing to Dowds. The pass finds Horn.
That's 4.
Peacock driving in low. On tackle 4. Swain looks up and links with McMenemy. That's a little more than a rib tickler. They reach the last tackle of the set. Kicking is Swain. Reardon doesn't get the ball on the full. Locked up on the 40-metre line. That's tackle 1. Langley serves it up for Price.
Knock on.
The Bulls. They could have done without that.
Scrum.
Drop ball.
Release and feed.
And now we'll have a scrum. Let's see if he feeds this right. Lupton serves it up there for Rayner.
Well, that's tackle 1.
Bradford
Those markers
seizes
in
him.
straight.
That's the first tackle. Swain gives it off for Cook. Will this work? A kick over the top.
2.
Well, they're trying hard, but little progress. Second tackle there. Swain with a pass that
3,
finds
release.
Cook. Halfway through this set. Swain loops one to Horn. Withers takes it in goal. The restart to come. This will just be temporary hold-up as we come back to the 20 for the restart. Tap taken. It's Paul. He's tackled. Past the 30-metre line. There's the first tackle. Finds Deacon. Horn
2.
attempts to stop
Those
him.
markers in straight.
And there is the second tackle. Paul gives it on for Bradford. Losing
Tackle
defence.
3. Back with me. Here it
Referee
is.
cries third tackle. Paul throws the pass to Deacon.
That's 4.
We need to straighten up the attack. There's the half-time hooter. Fielden combines with Paul. Not making a great deal of ground. That's the first half completed. Well, we expected a close game. So far, we haven't been disappointed. Well, as the standard of play improves in the second half, we're in for quite a treat. We'll have the second half in just a moment. Referee looks ready. Second half about to get underway. Deacon kicks. Horn there to receive the kick-off.
Well, that's tackle
Bradford
1.
blocks his run. Tackle 1 completed. And now it's Horn. There's a ball for Blacklock.
2.
The attack
Release.
is doing it tough here. On tackle number 2. Still the defence to
Tackle
beat.
3.
Paul shakes him up in that tackle. Swain tosses it to
Tackle
Horn.
4.
On tackle number 4. And along to Cook. This kick hoping to drive them back. 40-20.
That's a scrum.
Lupton
Ball loose and
will
free.
feed it. Hull FC with a feed. Harris makes the tackle. Lupton. Bad
Well, that's
pass.
tackle
The ball
1.
is bounced.
Hold here.
That's the first. Eager pushing it right along the line. Getting his
That's 2.
hands free is Rayner. They will play it. That's the second tackle.
No, that's a release.
Offside is the call. And there's the tap. Swain upended by a two-man
That's
tackle.
tackle 1.
Collected by the defence just 5 metres from the line. Horn lays it off and is tackled 5 metres out from the line. That pass was knocked on, but the referee says play on. Rayner dropped to the ground 10 metres out. They play the ball, 10 away.
3.
Knocked down by
Hold here.
Fielden. The defence, it's on its own goal line. And is tackled 5 metres out. Hull almost to the line. Now with it is Horn. Everyone surprised he took one from out there, but he's got it. Hull FC lead by 1. Hull FC in front. Deacon with the kick. Horn, he's the man to catch the kick off. Not a bad run this. Swamping tackle.
1.
That's the first of 6. Now on to Hook. He's taken there in that tackle.
That's 2.
That's the second. Swain gives it on. Briscoe combines with a short pass to
3.
Briscoe.
Marcus square.
And in on the 10-metre line. He's halfway through this set. Swain brings the ball to Lupton. Trying to slip a pass in the tackle. Getting the ball is Hook. He feeds one through, looking for touch. What a kick.
It's a scrum.
Scrum will
Ball
temporarily
loose and
break the play. They form a scrum. He links up with Vanicolo.
knock on.
Harpy knocks it off.
It's a scrum. Ball loose
Referee
and
calls
free.
them in to form for a scrum. Hull with the job here of feeding the scrum.
Well,
Captured
that's
there
tackle
by
one.
Paris.
Up there, Marcus in
First
straight.
tackle. Swain linking up with a long pass to Blacklock. Well, that just slipped straight out of his hands. Dow does well to
Well,
keep
that's
it
his
alive.
second.
Lupton hammered. Absolutely smashed. That pass finds Book.
Well, that was his
Lifted
third.
there on halfway. Called to play it 50 metres out. Swain sends it across to Dowes. Horn, there's an offload. He's got a lot of skill. Carney
That's 4.
attempts to squeeze himself free of that tackle. Still a couple of tackles left here. Oh,
Play on,
tackle.
play on.
I don't think the ball is the only thing loose. How about his teeth? Paul now delivering the inside ball. Wangana with a pass that finds Harris. And into touch.
It's a scrum.
Referee
Ball
has
loose and
called
free.
a scrum now. Hull FC has the job of feeding the scrum. Lupton cutting out his teammates. Cut out ball.
1.
Peacock
That's Wade.
decides to shake and stir. Swain cuts out a few of his teammates. Lupton grabbed by the defence. Dow.
Well, that's his second.
Well, how hard are the defence finding him to tackle? Play continues, but the play the ball was a bit ordinary. Caught in the tackle
3.
of Harris.
That's Wade.
Cook plays it right on halfway. The defenders, they need to watch him
4.
closely.
Release.
Lupton shaken up in that tackle. Swain lays it off for Cook.
Last.
Last tackle
here.
coming up. King gives it off for Swain. He's looking for the touchline. Headed for the sideline, that kick.
It's a scrum.
Impacts
Ball
down.
loose and free.
I'll guarantee this will go behind the second rower's feet. Shot
1.
down by
Release.
Horn. Paul at dummy half. Now it's on to Langley. Good stuff, that tackle. Mamma mia! Hull victorious. This game is all over. And that is full time, but I don't think the fans wanted it to finish. I'll see you next time when we play Rugby League, the greatest game.